Devourer.
Anytime you see the mission of the devourers,
it's a sign. One sign ni. Àmì kan ni.
It's a one
Ó
sign.
indicate nǹkan kan.
It indicates something.
Tẹ́ bá ti rí pé yálà ọmọ Ọlọ́run kan.
When you see a child of God,
Ẹ jẹ́ wá narrow ẹ̀ sọ́mọ Ọlọ́run.
now let me now narrow it to a child of
Nǹkan ò
God.
lákòjọ, nǹkan ń bọ́
He's not
sọnù,
gathering something.
àìsàn ń gbowó lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀.
Sickness is taking money
Ọmọ
from
ń dà láàmú.
him. The children is disturbing him.
And all the rest of it.
Àti
Tí ò
àwọn
jẹ́
mìíràn.
kí ó jẹ́ èèyàn tó
That
gbowó
will not
sọnù
make
lọ́wọ́
such
ẹ̀.
person to be
Tàbí
human being.
ìgbà
And
míì
his
wọ́n á
blessings
block
are
wọn ní
money.
jó wọlé.
Sometimes
Ìgbà
they
míì
will
wọ́n á
block
jó
it, they will
wọlé.
not allow money to come in. Sometimes they will allow money to come in.
Wọ́n à ní jẹ́ kọ́mọ mówó délé.
And they will not allow
Ẹ bá ti wá rí
him
tó
or
bá
her
bu ara
to
ẹ
show for
báyìí.
it. And when you now check
Torí
yourself,
reason kan.
that you now see one reason,
Jẹ́ kó sọ ilé ẹnìkan béèrè pé
let me
so
say this,
possible
somebody will
kéèyàn wà
ask, is it possible for someone
kí ó
to
mọ̀
be
sí kí ó mọ̀ sí àpẹẹrẹ ajẹnirun kankan.
that one will not have a sign of devourer?
Mo lè lo ara mi fún àpẹẹrẹ.
I can use,
Mo
our
lè
father
dúró
can
níwájú
use
ìjọ Ọlọ́run
himself
tí mo bá sọ̀rọ̀
as an
yìí.
example. He can stand before
Àti
the
àwọn ẹlẹ́rìí tó
congregation
yí mi ká.
and all the witnesses
Bí ìyàwó mi.
that surrounds
Bí
him,
àwọn ọmọ
like
mi.
the wife and the
Àti bí àwọn tó ń
children,
bá mi ṣiṣẹ́.
and those that work
Pé kò
with
sí
him,
traces kankan
that
láyìíká mi.
there's no traces of devourer in
Kò sí
his
nínú ilé
life.
mi.
He's not in his house.
36 years no sickness.
Lẹ́bí
Kò sí
ọdún
lórí àwọn ọmọ mi.
mẹ́rìndínlógójì. There's no sickness over his
Ìjọ tí mo ti
children.
bí gbogbo wọn.
The day he has given back
Àgbẹ̀
to
kankan
them,
rush lọ
we
hospital
have
yìí.
not rushed any
Kò sí
one of
lórí
them to the
àwọn ọmọ
hospital.
mi.
There's none of
Kò
them.
sí nínú ilé tí mo kọ́.
There is
Wọ́n
none
sọ
of
pé
it
ṣe
in
ló
my
yanu lẹ̀
house.
lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ kan.
That's maybe the
Àwọn èèyàn máa ń
house
béèrè pé
collapse.
wáyé tó jẹ́ pé nǹkan kan ò ní dàgbà mí kan tó bá ti mo dé àyíká ilé mi á dẹ̀ wù.
that some
Adé
things will
grow.
not germinate in some
Àwọn
environments,
foreign
and when they
food
bring
kan wà ní
it,
ilé mi.
there are some foreign
Tí wọ́n
foods
gbìn
in
níbò
our
mi tí
father's
tó wù
environments
lórí ilẹ̀
that
mi.
they planted it somewhere else, and when they put
Ìgbà
it
kan wà
there,
kó tó
it
di pé mo
germinates.
wú ọ̀gẹ̀dẹ̀ kúrò
There
láyìíká
was
ilé
a
mi.
time that you
Wọ́n béèrè wọ́n pé
uprooted
kí ni
plantain.
method tí mo fi ń gbin ọ̀gẹ̀dẹ̀.
That, what is the method?
Kò sí
that is
method
using?
kan, mo kì í bọlẹ̀
There's
náà,
no
mo dẹ̀ dá
other
yẹpẹ̀
method
bò.
that is just
Wọ́n ní
planting.
because the way tí ọ̀gẹ̀dẹ̀ tèmi fi mọ́.
That the way the plantain
Èyí ni
used
pé
to
kò
be,
sí àpẹẹrẹ ajẹrun láyìíká
because
mi.
there is
Ẹ wá
no
kúrò nílé
sign
mi.
of devourer
Èyí tẹ́ ẹ
in
fojú
my
rí
environment.
lójoojúmọ́.
The one
Ẹ wá
that
wá
you
sí
can
àyíká ilẹ̀
see.
yìí.
Now come to the environment of
Aṣálẹ̀
this
ni mo
church.
bá ilẹ̀ yìí.
This place is
Torí ibi ni wọ́n ti ń gbé
fruitless
eégún
land.
jáde ní gbogbo ìjọ̀ká.
because they used to bring masquerade out.
Aṣálẹ̀ ni mo bá ilẹ̀
It
ibi.
was a land that without,
Nítorí pé kò sẹ́ni tí wọ́n fún
Putin,
lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́ tó lè gbà nígbà kan.
because there's no one that they will give it free
Aṣálẹ̀
of
ni mo bá
charge
ilẹ̀
that will
yìí.
collect it.
Nítorí pé kò sóhun rere kan tó lè jáde
Because
níbẹ̀.
there's no good thing that can come out
Mo
from
láyọ̀
it.
láti sọ fún yín
But I
pé
have the privilege to
kì í
tell you
ṣe pé
that
bóyá ènìyàn ń wá káàkiri Nàìjíríà nìkan.
it is not that people are
Torí
coming all over
kò sí
Nigeria.
ọ̀sẹ̀ kan tá a gbàlejò from within the nation.
There is no
Mo sì béèrè
week
níjọ́
that they will
Wednesday
not take someone
Tuesday
from
tó kọjá yìí
within
pé
the nation.
ẹ̀yin mélòó lẹ wá láti outside mo ṣe ń béèrè nìyẹn.
Our father asked this
Outside the
past week.
state. Èkó wà lára wọn.
Ní ìpínlẹ̀ yìí.
Bayelsa wà lára
Àbí ní
wọn.
ìpínlẹ̀ mìíràn ní Lagos,
Wọ́n ṣàtòbí
Bayelsa.
mẹ́rin.
They
Bó
were
ṣe
by
wá
like
lọ́sẹ̀ẹ̀sẹ̀
4.
yẹn. Kí tó wá ṣe pé bóyá èèyàn ń wá láti outside Àkúrẹ́ nìkan
It's
Ondo State
not only
nìkan.
outside Ondo State or
A ti
Akure
gbàlejò àwọn
alone.
mẹ́ta tó wá láti
We
outside
have
Nigeria.
taken people that came outside Nigeria
Tí
before.
wọn wá kíyàn tí wọ́n wá
They
wá
did
gbà
not
wòsàn.
come to come
Tí
and
wọ́n tó
visit,
padà
but
sí
they come
orílẹ̀-èdè
for
ibi tí wọ́n ti
healing
wá.
and they went back to the nation
Ibi
that
ò
they
dá
came from.
lójoojúmọ́ nítorí
This
pé
place is
Ọlọ́run
not
ti yí ibi padà ó sọ di ilẹ̀
right
ìbùkún.
because this
So
place has been
kò síbi
transformed to
kankan ní
another
àyíká mi
land. There's nothing that surrounds
tí ẹ lè
him
gbóòórùn ajẹnirun
that you
kankan
can smell
yálà lára
devourer,
mi
whether from
tàbí
him
ilé mi.
or his house.
So mo wá dá ìbéèrè ké ìtàn bá rẹ̀ ń tó béèrè
And
ìbéèrè.
I want to answer that question. If someone asks the question that, is
Mo
it
lo ara mi
possible
bí
for
àpẹẹrẹ.
one
Then
not to
tí
experience
ènìyàn bá ti
devourer?
wá rí àpẹẹrẹ ajẹnirun
And when you are now seeing the sign of devourer,
àmì kan ni
is a sign,
ẹyọ kan péré
just one.
kí ni àmì yẹn
And what is that sign?
àmì pé ọ̀run tì.
That shows the heaven is closed.
Ẹ já lọ sí 2 Chronicles chapter 7.
Let's go to the 2 Chronicles
Ẹ jẹ́ n
chapter
ka
7.
verse 13. Bí mo bá sí ọ̀run tí kò bá sì sí òjò tàbí bí èmi bá pàṣẹ fún eṣú láti jẹ ilẹ̀ náà run tàbí bí mo bá rán àjàkálẹ̀ àrùn sí orí ẹ wo kí ló fi parí ẹ̀ ẹ bá mi wo bẹ̀yẹn tẹ́ka sí orí kíni
Àárín àwọn
sí orí àwọn ènìyàn mi.
If I shut up heaven that there be no rain, or if I command the locusts to devour the land,
Ẹ jẹ́ kí n fún
or if I
ìyànà-
send pestilence among my people.
Among my people ẹ jẹ́ kí n fún yín ní ìyànnà mẹ́ta.
Let me explain it 3 ways.
Number 1
Ìkíní,
o tó ọkọ dárúkọ ni pé
the first thing that he
bí mo bá sí
mentioned,
ọ̀run
that if I shut up
tó jò
heaven,
rọ̀
that there's no
ó
rain,
lò tó máa tẹ̀lé ni pé
then what will follow is that
èṣù á tẹ̀lé. Àjàkálẹ̀ àrùn á
locusts
tẹ̀lé.
will follow,
Ẹ
and
jẹ́-
there will be famine,
ẹ jẹ́ n
there will
fi
be
tara wá
pestilence.
kí n wá ṣàlàyé ẹ̀ fún yín.
Let me explain it to you.
Èṣù ò kí ń rìn nígbà òjò
Locust does not move during the rainfall.
ìgbà tí ilẹ̀ bá gbẹ
It is during the dry
ní èṣù
season.
máa ń dìde.
That is when
Fún
locusts will
àpẹẹrẹ
come up.
ẹ wo tata tá à ń sọ yẹn.
Look at that grasshopper
Ìgbà
that
tí
we are
tata
talking
máa ń
about.
pọ̀ jù ní ìgbà tí ilẹ̀ gbẹ.
When we have so much of grasshopper is
Ìgbà
when
tí
the
ilẹ̀
land
gbẹ.
is dry.
Ẹ kì í ṣàkíyèsí pé
Don't you take notice
tán bá
of
gbin
it
àgbàdo
that that when they
tójò
plant
bá dá má
maize
àgbàdo yẹn
and there is
ewé
dry
àbí kòkòrò
season, the leaf will have
àpẹẹrẹ ẹ̀ nìyẹn.
diseases. That
then
is the
tí òjò
sign.
bá ti ṣe
And when the
ni
heavens, when the rain
èṣù
cease,
máa ń ráyè torí òjò máa ń pa wọ́n.
that is when locusts will have
ẹ wo
chance.
tata fún àpẹẹrẹ.
Look at grasshopper for
òjò bá
example.
rọ̀ òjò máa ń pa tata fúnra ẹ̀.
When rain
ṣùgbọ́n
falls,
nígbà ọ̀gbẹlẹ̀
but during
tí
dry
òjò bá ti rọ̀
season, and there is
ìgbà iná
no
ọ̀pẹ́rẹ́tì.
rain,
ó
that
ní
is
bí mo
when they
bá sí ọ̀run
operate. That when I shut
tí ò bá
up
ti sí
heaven,
òjò
then there is
ó
no
ní tó
rain.
máa tẹ̀lé ni pé
That what we follow
èṣù á
is
tẹ̀lé
there will be locusts
àjàkálẹ̀ àrùn á
and there will
tẹ̀lé.
be pestilence.
ẹ jẹ́ n wá fi ṣe tẹ̀mí.
Let me bring it to the spiritual.
Then, èṣù tí a ń sọ yìí
This locust that we are talking
àti
about
àjàkálẹ̀ àrùn yìí
and the pestilence,
ìṣe sáìn pé ọ̀run ṣẹ́.
it's a sign that the heaven
tó
is
bá ti rí
shut.
tí o bá ti wo àyíká ẹ
When you look at
ohun tó
your
ń gbowó sọnù
environment
lára ẹ
and there is something that
tàbí
is wasting
kòkòrò ajẹnirun
money
farahàn
or there is a devourer
Ò
that is
nílò
showing up,
wòlíì.
you don't need any
mọ̀ pé ọ̀run ẹ
prophet.
ṣe ni.
Know that your heaven is
ohun tó yẹ kó o
shut.
ṣe ni kó o tètè wá
What you are
bí wàá
supposed to
ṣe
do
ṣe.
is what
Torí
you
tọ́run bá
look
ti
for.
ṣe.
Because when heaven is shut,
tọ́run bá ti ṣe
when heaven is shut,
ohun tó máa ń tẹ̀lé nìyẹn.
what follows is
So
that.
it's a sign
Oh, is àmì ni wípé
that the heaven is shut up.
ipe ọ̀run ti ṣe.
Then kí ni ìdí fún ajẹnirun?
And what is the reason for devourer?
Kí ni ìdí fún ajẹnirun?
What is the reason for
Anytime tó
devourer?
bá ti rí pé ajẹnirun ń farahàn,
Anytime that you
Ìdí kan ni.
notice that there is
ó
devourer,
tó yàtọ̀ sí
there is a
ìdí kan ni.
reason.
What is the cause?
Kí ni
One,
ó fà á?
what is the cause?
Kí ni ohun tí ó fà á?
The cause for devourer is for punishment of disobedience.
Ìdí fún ajẹnirun ni fún láti bá ènìyàn wí.
Anytime
àìgbọràn.
kan nínú iṣẹ́ tó rọrùn fún Ọlọ́run
One of the instruments that is easy for God
láti bá ènìyàn wí
to rebuke someone
tí ènìyàn bá ti ṣẹ̀
that when one is disobedient to him
òun ni ajẹnirun
is devourer.
aràn ajẹnirun.
He will send
Wà
devourer.
á bá òfúnra ẹ.
You will bow
Ohun tó
yourself.
pani ju ikú lọ. Ó
What
wà.
kills one more than death
Nígbà tó wà láyé tó
there is.
òrówó tọ́jú ọmọ.
When you are alive,
Àwọn
there's
ọmọ
nobody
rẹ̀ tán
to take
sunkún.
care of the children. The
Ilé
children
ìwé tó
are
dá
crying.
wà, o ò
There
lè
is
fọmọ
good
sí.
school, you cannot put your children there.
Fúnra rẹ ni wà á bá ò.
It is you yourself that you
Torí
bow.
tọ́lọ́run bá ti fẹ́ punish
Because
ènìyàn.
when God wants to punish someone,
Aràn àjẹnu wa.
he will send devourer.
Exodus chapter 4.
Ìwé Exodus
Chapter 10.
orí kẹwàá.
Mo ka verse 4.
I read verse 4.
Ṣùgbọ́n bí ìwọ bá kọ̀ láti jẹ́ kí àwọn ènìyàn mi kí ó lọ. Kíyèsí
10:4.
ní ọ̀la ni èmi ó mú kí eṣú wá sí ẹ̀kún rẹ.
As if thou refuse to let my people go, behold, tomorrow will I bring the locusts into thy coast.
Can you see the disobedience? Tí ìwọ bá ṣàìgbọràn
When you are disobedient,
tó kọ̀
that you
tó
refuse,
ṣe tí mo ní kó o
that you
ṣe
do not do what I asked
ní
you to
ìwòyí
do,
ọ̀la
that this time tomorrow,
lèmi yóò rán eṣú
I
wá.
will send locusts.
Ẹ já wo verse 12.
Let's look at verse
Olúwa
12.
sì wí fún Mósè pé na ọwọ́ rẹ sí orí ilẹ̀ Íjíbítì nítorí eṣú kí wọn kí ó lè wá sí orí ilẹ̀ Íjíbítì kí wọn kí ó sì lè jẹ gbogbo kíni ewéko ilẹ̀ yìí àbí gbogbo èyí tí yìnyín ti kù sílẹ̀.
And the Lord said unto Moses, stretch out thy hand over the land of Egypt, for the locusts, that they may come up upon the land of Egypt, and eat every herb of the land, even all that the hail hath left.
Mósè sì na apá rẹ̀ sí orí ilẹ̀ Íjíbítì. Olúwa sì mú kí afẹ́fẹ́ ìlà oòrùn kan fẹ́ sí orí ilẹ̀ náà ní gbogbo ọ̀sán náà àti ní gbogbo òru náà. Nígbà tí ó di òwúrọ̀, afẹ́fẹ́ ìlà oòrùn mú kí eṣú náà wá.
And Moses stretched forth his rod over the land of Egypt, and the Lord brought an east wind upon the land all that day and all that night. And when it was morning, the east wind brought the locusts.
Àwọn eṣú náà sì gòkè sórí ilẹ̀ Íjíbítì gbogbo. Wọ́n sì bà sí ẹ̀kún Íjíbítì gbogbo. Wọ́n papọ̀ jù. Can you see? Wọ́n papọ̀ jù. Kò sí irú eṣú bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣáájú wọn. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni lẹ́yìn wọn, irú wọn kì yóò sì sí.
And the locusts went up over the land of Egypt and rested in all the coast of Egypt. Very grievous were they. Before them there were no such locusts as they, neither after them shall be such.
So whenever God wants to punish man,
Ní ìgbàkúgbà tí Ọlọ́run bá fẹ́ pọ́n ènìyàn lójú,
either believer or unbeliever,
bóyá ẹni tí ó gbàgbọ́ àbí ẹni tí kò
or
gbàgbọ́.
this time around I'm talking about believer.
Ní
Because
báyìí mò ń sọ̀rọ̀
we
nípa
believers are
onígbàgbọ́.
suffering as unbeliever.
Nítorí pé onígbàgbọ́ ń jìyà bí aláìgbàgbọ́.
Kò yẹ kí nǹkan kan nínú traces èṣù farahàn lára
There is
onígbàgbọ́.
nothing that there should be no traces of locusts in the
In-
life of a believer.
In any angle.
Ní gbogbo
in
ọ̀nà.
any form.
Ní gbogbo ọ̀nà.
In any form.
Ní gbogbo ọ̀nà.
Mọ́tò ń bàjẹ́ ní gbogbo ìgbà.
A
Wàhálà
car
ní
is
náà.
faulty every time.
Tẹlifíṣàn ilé ẹ.
Your
Gbogbo
TV in your
ìgbà. Wàhálà ní
house.
náà.
That is
So
problem.
whenever you see this happening,
Nígbàkúgbà tí a bá rí èyí tí ó ń
it's
ṣẹlẹ̀,
a sign of
ó
punishment.
jẹ́ àmì pé Ọlọ́run
Then what does
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni,
Devourer
ènìyàn rí.
answer